Hey guys, so I'm going to try and vlog this week as much as I can. Don't know if it'll be every day, but I'm going to do my best. So I'm going to actually start growing my hair out again. I don't want it to be as long as what it was last time because it was almost near my bum, or was. I kind of just want it to be maybe like about here, so maybe another 1, 2, 3 or 4 inches I want to grow it. This is my natural hair at the moment. As you can see, it is not particularly straight, but it's not particularly that, like, it's not curly, it's just kind of got waves to it, and I actually don't think it looks too bad natural, but I do prefer my hair straight, as you guys will know from watching my vlogs and stuff. So I'm going to start doing something, it's called the inversion method, and it's where you put oil in your hair, like coconut oil, stuff like that, and you give yourself a head massage for about 5 minutes. You can flip your head upside down and you get better results if you do it that way, but because of my health conditions and my POTS, I don't find that that's a good thing to do. I just do it sitting up like how I am now, or just lean a little bit forward, or I try and do 2 minutes up and 2 minutes with my head flipped. This is something that I've done to grow my hair last time, and I'm not even joking, like my hair was about this short. I chopped it all off because it was just dead. I used to straighten it all the time, it was just horrible. I literally chopped it to about there, it was well above my shoulders, and within a year it was back down, not quite as long as what it is now, and obviously it is wavy at the moment so it doesn't look as long, but probably to about there. So we're talking a good maybe like 6 inches, something like that it grew within a year, which is insane. And I only did the inversion method a couple of times, but I just laid off the heat and I just wore my hair in braids or up in a bun, stuff like that. So basically I'm going to be doing that again. You can, if you guys don't know what the inversion method is, you can like just search it up. Personally I think it does work, and I also don't believe getting your hair cut every 6 to 8 weeks is necessary unless you have split ends. Like if your ends of your hair are healthy and they're fine, I don't feel like there's any reason to get a haircut. Like why? You don't, like, your hair's gonna keep growing fine without it. It's only when your ends start to split or they're dead, that's when your hair stops growing. So that is my advice if you're wondering about hair tips, but I'm going to be doing a full video. I'm going to be vlogging the inversion method because I want to put it up on my main channel because a lot of you guys asked me like about my hair and stuff like that. So I got a package this morning and I think it might be my waterfall lights that I ordered. You can see my ring light in the background there, and the waterfall light I'm planning to put across this back wall here. The only thing is I think I'm going to take down that flower thing, and I think I'm going to take down the 21st, that red thing up there. I'm going to leave the mirrors because they're symmetrical, but that just, I don't know, I'm having a bit of a moment where I don't like the fact that it's not all symmetrical. So I'm going to open this up. I'm hoping that it is the lights, and then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to get them up on the back wall because I think it's going to be a bit of a task. Oh, I'm so unbelievably tired. It's okay though, I've got some coffee. I've been drinking coffee recently, slowly obviously, and you know what, it actually has been helping with my energy anyway. I know it's like an artificial, it's not real energy, but it makes me feel like I can get up and actually do something, so I'm not complaining. Okay, so this is the current situation. They were the lights. I shall show you. Oh, you can't really see. Okay, so this is the end where it plugs in. Look how weird Australian plugs are though compared to English ones. Because on this side of the bed, let me show you. Hello. On this side of the bed over here, we have like a English plug socket thing because that's all of our appliances are English, obviously, like my camera and stuff, so we have to charge all of our English stuff on this side, and then on the other side we've just got oh sugar's almost tripped over. I do have some Australian stuff, so that's obviously my feed pump, but my other feed pump's on the other side. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the fan to keep me cool. That's the just extension cord, and then obviously my phone charger. I got a new one obviously, and my laptop charger's new obviously as well, and then the ring light, I bought that here, so that's obviously Australian. Anywho, back to the lights. So this, I'll show you this side, this strip is the bit that's going to sit along the top, well hopefully. this bit's going to sit along the top, and then these bits I haven't unravelled because last time the mistake I made, I unravelled them first, and then when I got them up, I had to put them up against the wall. This was in Manchester, by the way. When I tried to put them up, I couldn't get them up and they were all getting tangled, and I ended up just not using them. And if you do go back and look at some of my old main channel videos, there is like a little behind the fireplace that I just kind of bunched them all together and just kind of hooked them over, so there was some lights behind me. Sorry to sit down. But yeah, so this bit here, this top bit's gonna go along the top, and then these bits are gonna unravel and be like lines, hopefully. As far as getting them up there, I did take those things off the wall that I said, and there's a couple of nails in the wall, so I might take those out and put them along the top, and hopefully it will all work out and actually look okay. I'm hoping. I'm going to get Tom to go and get some hammer and nails. We have some outside, but I'm not getting up there and doing that. It's a man's job. Hello, princess. So guys, basically I don't know how I'm gonna show you because she doesn't sit still, but Lulu's nails are, her nails are extremely long and they need cutting. But the guy told me to be really careful because apparently there's veins. And then if you cut the vein, it will bleed and bleed and bleed. Basically, Lulu, come back. Basically, Lily doesn't have that problem because for some reason she's fatter and her nails seem to file down right, but Lulu's are just ridiculously long. So I had to go and buy cat clippers because the dog clippers were far too big, and the guy was like, no, you're gonna have to get cat clippers. So I'm nervous. I think I might watch a video before doing it. I don't want to like hurt her or anything like that. Yeah, so just finished filming a video. I feel like we're really zoomed in. Oh yeah, there we are. Oh, this light is boiling. Like, whew. Wow, and now I've got terrible, terrible lighting. Oh, I am knackered, guys. That has just drained me. Ooh, that's nice. Let me put my little side light on. Girls. Bloody dogs. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh. I've got to put my feed back on, but I'm so tired. I've got a headache. But I'm not here to complain. I'm here to talk to you guys. So I just filmed a video and it was all about my experiences with people staring at me in public regarding my feeding tube. Sorry, I'm trying to take my shoes off. It's all about like people staring at me and kind of how I deal with it, and I actually didn't realize until I sat down and started talking that, you know what, I don't really cope that well. I get really bad anxiety. I don't really have many coping mechanisms or tips to share with you guys, so I feel like it was a bit of a failed video, but regardless I'm still gonna edit it and upload it. But so hopefully by the time you guys are watching this vlog, that video will be up. But yeah, I'm just a bit exhausted and just a bit fed up at the moment. Like, I want my surgical tube so badly, but there's just other priorities, and you guys are constantly commenting, why don't you have one, why aren't you getting one? And the reason is because there's other priorities that my doctors are trying to prioritize. I mean, this tube is fine, it does its job. There's no physical reason why I need it off my face and I need a surgical tube. It's just more of a mental thing, and you know, the anxiety of having it on your face all the time, and you know, the pain that it causes in your nose and the nosebleeds and all the other stuff that comes along with having like a nasal tube. But I've got problems with my bones, as you guys know, that especially my hip is getting worse and worse and worse. And it's causing more and more problems at the moment. I'm actually getting a lot of numbness in that leg to the point where I can't move, I can't walk on it, and I just lose all feeling completely. So we're getting a lot of more severe complications with that injury. And because it's degenerative, I can't pronounce the word, but you guys know what I mean. And because it's caused by EDS, I'm getting the same thing on the other side now. So, and after finding out that the surgery is going to be a much bigger surgery possibly than we originally thought, it scares me a lot because the recovery time is going to be months and months and months. So there's that. And then obviously I'm having problems with my heart as well, which possibly is going to be another operation. So it's just trying to, you know, prioritize my health, basically, which needs to come first. And the surgical tube, unfortunately, as much as I want it, it is last on the list. And obviously we need to see the specialist about the pacemaker, the gastric pacemaker, because obviously that could potentially save me from even getting a surgical tube. So there's just a lot of things going on at the moment. So anyway, I'm gonna edit the video now. I'm gonna start importing the footage onto my iPad. My laptop is still completely broken. It is just, it's pointless. So I literally have no way of editing properly. It takes me so long to edit on the iPad, it takes so long to import the footage, it's just ridiculous. I'm just completely broke at the moment, so I can't even afford to buy a new laptop. Tom's looking for a job at the moment, because he's 3 months up and he can finally look for a job. So he said, like, as soon as I get a job and I get some money, I'm gonna treat you to a laptop. Well, it's for both of us, but obviously I'll probably use it more because of my editing and stuff. So I'm gonna do that now, and then I'm gonna relax for a bit because it is cold. I mean, it's not really, but I feel cold, and I feel a bit crummy. So I'm gonna have a bit of a nap after I've edited it, and then I don't even know. But anyway, guys, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I had another mast cell reaction. It's calming down. It's calmed down pretty much now, but you can probably still see around my eyes. It's quite rashy and quite like swollen, and yeah, like before I couldn't even like open my eyes. It's scary when this happens, and I'm so glad that I'm seeing my mast cell specialist on Friday, because it's not that they're getting worse, but I'm not having them as often as I used to. But when they happen, they're quite severe. Like, it affects my breathing, affects like my face swells up, and it scares me so much that, you know, if it was to turn into anaphylaxis and my medications here didn't work, that I might not be able to get to the hospital quick enough, and that scares me so much. So anyway, the video is up, so you guys should be able to watch it now. I'm gonna edit the rest of today's vlog because I've already edited what I filmed earlier. I'm gonna add this clip on and upload that, and then I'm gonna head straight to bed because I'm exhausted. I will try and vlog tomorrow, but no promises. I'm so sorry if there isn't a vlog for tomorrow. But I hope you guys are okay. I love you all so much, and I shall see you tomorrow, hopefully.